Hello, everyone and no one. Welcome to another Talking into the Void. I got no idea what we're going to talk about. All I know is I'm getting tired of OBS having the wrong fucking account whenever I try to use the chat there, so I can keep it underneath another account to give myself a view, because if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But joining me as always is Joe
Wow.
Alexander. Am I wrong?
Hey, how you doing? That's true. That's true.
It's not like I have 16 computers all freaking doing my stuff. It's just trying to give me another view.
All right, fine. Then look. This is what I'm gonna do. Here's a free view on me.
Ugh.
And you know what? I'm gonna give you a like. There you go.
Save.
And we got Will at
If I
Forge.
brought up all of my computers and my devices, I could probably give you all my computers, devices, and accounts. I could be between 4 and 6 more views.
Yeah, I could easily do that as well with other computers, since I don't get rid of them as often. Angela,
That's me
I
too.
think,
I
is
got,
using the restroom or getting a drink, or not both at the same time, obviously.
Would she get a drink in the bathroom?
Be kind of weird, but people done worse.
Well, I mean, if it's a glass of water from the sink, you could do worse. Well, I do have a couple of subjects to throw out there.
Hold on. I gotta read this one. If you're not cheating, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. Ric Flair, dirtiest player in the game, and he is still my favorite.
Considering the fact that some of our greatest military men that have achieved great things as well all had to cheat at I shouldn't say all had to, but all cheated at eye exams. I kind of was just in agreement with the fat electrician. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many of our greats had to cheat to get into the service, and then showed how great they were. It's like, why do people keep trying to keep people like this out of the military?
Kind of like I don't remember if he was a colonel or captain, because he was Navy, or if he got up to, I think he did get up to Admiral Ching Lee, that they told him, hey, your eyes are too bad to join the military, to join the Navy, even though you just won 2 different gold medals in shooting at the Olympics.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, guy's easily one of the world's best non-military snipers.
Mm-hmm.
And
he figured out how to do it with a gun.
Proved it to the world. And he had to cheat on his eye exam to get into the Navy because they said he couldn't see well enough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, just maybe, the standards are a little too high.
If you've paid attention through the list of all of the military greats that had to cheat specifically on their eye exams to get into the military, I'm down to the point of if they're not flying a jet, maybe you need to loosen the standards.
And also, what's up, Clown, Mr. Scott, and Green Badger?
Yo, Clown.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah. Hi, guys.
Angela.
Always look up guns. And Mr. Scott as well. India has also been manufacturing a lot of 6 parts, and that's been one of the not contested factors a lot of people have not liked about more recent SIG, and I've brought up as well, is that it can be fine if they're doing proper QA on them, and I don't know if they necessarily are. If he couldn't see things close to him, far away with perfect vision. Well, with Admiral Ching Lee, yeah, he had done it with the handgun, so it was a 22 handgun, and quite literally, during the competition, one blew up in his pistol blew up in his right hand. So he turned around to his friends in the audience and said, "Someone give me a gun." They tossed him one of theirs. He caught it left-handed, turned, and then continued to shoot to win gold with his left hand. And in that time frame, they didn't have optics on pistols. They were straight irons.
Oof.
And yes, Mishka, I think 32 ACP is an underrated cartridge. It's not a good primary cartridge for a lot of folks, but I think it's kind of underrated. Who did we lose?
We lost Will.
Oh God, no!
His computer might be being a
What
dick.
do we do? What do we do without our Will?
We'll need to find another way.
Oh. Oh Lord, but I don't think I can find another way. We need the Will.
Oh no,
I
they got
can't
Will.
keep it going. I'm sorry.
I could. Shit.
I know you could. You could kill a joke 6 ways
Wow.
from Sunday.
Wow. I am offended, madam.
Otherwise,
Offended.
and I think he's back.
Well, that kind of sucked.
You all right?
Yeah, it's close the browser window and the computer decided to blue screen.
Oof.
Oh no. Ooh.
Hopefully it reboots quickly, so here I am.
You got the blue screen of death instead of the spinning circle of death?
Yeah.
If there was a will, there would be a way, my brother said.
Otherwise, what you guys been up to today?
Nothing. Went to work. Did the work thing.
Yeah,
Say,
go ahead, Angela.
I had to go get meds. And then I did a stream with Adam and Bug.
Bug.
Beelzebub?
I don't think I've met
Who I
them.
keep wanting to call Beelzebub. But yeah, I did a stream with them earlier. They were playing Diablo 2.
Ah.
And I was watching them play. Because it's fun. It's an interesting game.
Indeed it is.
I mean, it's still played to this day.
It just got a recent thing. What is it called? An addition.
Warlock something.
Yeah, and I want to say like Diablo 2 was out before. I know it was out while I was early in service, but I want to say it was out before I was ever in the service. So things been going on for been out for over 15 years.
Oh yeah, it's been out for a hot minute.
It is Diablo 2 that they were streaming.
I mean, some of the older games are fun too.
Oh yeah.
I periodically go out and go through StarCraft and StarCraft 2 and
because the Warlock thing is one of those add-on somethings.
They still have the cow level.
Its secret cow level doesn't exist.
That's dumb.
It exists.
The one that I said was the sacred cow. The cow exploded. There was a exploding cow.
Yeah, I know there used to be a hidden cow level you go to where you'd fight a bunch of cows, and as long as you didn't beat the head cow, you could leave and come back to it to do it again. Otherwise,
wow.
if you beat the main cow, like the Cow King or whatever, it would like the Bovine King, it would you couldn't come back to the level.
Because you beat the level.
This is my point. This is the ridiculousness that makes this game fun to watch. I'm just like, what kind of fever dream am I going to be seeing today?
Well, they put the cow level in actually because of player rumors that the previous game had a cow level. when it didn't, but
Because
it got so much popularity that the Easter egg.
what it was, Will, what it was, Will, was there was a mistranslation and a bit of text, and the original thing was, the guy was supposed to be paranoid of the cows, and he said something about the cows are doing something. They're probably building something down in the dungeon, like in the first game. Like they're probably building something down in the dungeon, and what it turned into was, oh well, there's a cow level down in the dungeon. It was the town drunk. The town drunk said that, and now, oh well, what the fuck the cow level?
Yeah.
Anyway, the gamers demanded, and
We received it.
they delivered, which is something that gaming studios don't always do stuff like that anymore. Like, no, we know better what you should have than what you want than you do. So we're just going to give you what we say you want rather than
Yeah, because
what
that
you
was
say
like
you
You
want.
say
old Ubisoft when they first made Assassin's Creed, how there was like complaints of why can't my character swim? Why do they die when they get in the water? And they fixed that in the second game.
it made no sense that this master assassin would somehow die when he hit the water.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get Red Dead Redemption. You die when you hit the water. You die if your horse hits the water.
Well, in the case of Red Dead Redemption, the water probably has freaking cholera in it, so.
Yeah, but it wouldn't insta kill you.
Here's John Marston. He died of dysentery.
You're right, it wouldn't instantly kill you. It's kind of hilarious that they make it an instant death, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's foreshadowing to the extreme.
That's one way of looking at it. So for the a couple of subjects
Okay.
that I kind of picked up throughout the last 2 days. You've got this one I saw from, I want to say, Southern Draw Law, actually getting some cops fired because they were taking and doing pit maneuvers and then reaching out through a third-party lawyer to write demand letters to the insurance companies of the people they pitted to get their pit checks. Insurance fraud.
Oh, okay. Oh,
admitted insurance fraud as part of the investigation. They admitted that they were doing this to supplement their paycheck. Will they see any charges? Probably not.
Yeah, doubtful.
They should be fired.
I was going to say, you'd say that they got fired, right?
They did get fired as a result of the investigation.
So that at least is good. Something happened.
Mm-hmm.
They should see legal ramifications, but...
They should see legal ramifications, and every insurance carrier that has paid money on that should be doing the whole hey, we're pushing for the whole fraud thing here, because it was admitted insurance fraud, and this is a huge thing,
and they should push for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's not just the insurance agent in me that says that people that commit insurance fraud should have the book thrown at them. We all have to buy insurance if we have a car or a house and everything. We've got the insurance, and this action by these officers boosts those rates.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's as much as no company out there wants to lose money. They even not, quote unquote nonprofit, they want to make a profit. They're in it to make a profit, because if they don't make a profit, they don't stay in business.
Yeah.
But insurance companies, as a rule, aren't out there pushing for the biggest, hugest profits they can possibly get. In some cases, that's because they're legally restricted to how much they can make. But your average insurance carrier is quite happy making 5 to 10 cents on the dollar. Pennies is fine. Most of them are happy just not losing money,
Yeah.
because they make most of the, say, claims over premium, because they make most of their money by investing their nest egg. But then you get into situations where it's fraud, and it destroys the money that they have to pay legitimate claims, and that means they have to charge everybody more money just to be able to break even and make sure they're going to be there in the future. So yeah, I would love to see them get actual insurance fraud charges and civil suits by the companies that paid them.
Yeah.
Because now you've got the confession of criminal action and insurance fraud. It should be a slam dunk case.
Mm-hmm.
Keyword in that sentence. Should be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Will any prosecutor, insurance carriers, they might end up with enough off of this to do civil suits to get the money back. For a prosecutor, it's a question if they've got the cojones to do that to former cops on the basis of those cops actually being admitted criminals.
Yeah. And they should come out of the cops' paycheck or accounts, not the freaking department.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a you sue the department. That's a you sue the cop. The problem with that is,
Well, the
problem with that is problem with that is qualified immunity. In what case has there been that demonstrates that cops don't have the legal authority to commit insurance fraud?
Well,
has there been? If there hasn't been, they'll claim
it's called lack of candor.
Yeah. And
No,
since it would be for that whole thing of them committing insurance fraud, that they're not working in accordance with the law, qualified immunity shouldn't happen.
Shouldn't, but probably the most outrageous qualified immunity case I've heard of was they got qualified immunity because there was no case that reasonably established that it was wrong for cops to rob people.
It's already against the law.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter that it's already against the law.
It's like that's one of those things that it shouldn't even need to have a prior case for it. It's illegal for the average person to do it. It should be illegal for a cop to do it, considering the fact they're supposed to uphold the law. God, I fucking hate lawyers and judges.
Shouldn't need it, but it was not, they weren't clear on the criminal charges, but the civil charges for the people they robbed, because there was not a clearly establishing case, they got qualified immunity for robbing these people.
That is so bullshit.
Yeah. So, I never. The should is a very important qualifier on that. And as they sometimes say, should and would build no bridges.
Well, would, yeah. But
since we just got depressed in that whole thing, we can. I don't know if you all seen the video that's been kind of going around towards this. I don't know if he's an African American or if he is just a person of color, so a black man, and he's got a glass bottle hanging from a string from a ceiling, and he has a knife that he's like trying to stab at it with, and he puts it in his pants because he's trying to do the draw, but when he actually puts it in his pants and he pulls it out, he didn't have it in his sheath, so he fucking cuts himself.
Oh,
ow!
And by the way, the edge of the blade is towards his junk.
So where did he cut himself?
I don't want to know.
Don't know because they don't show any blood. He basically the thing cuts shortly after. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna set the knife down, and oh dear God, what?
Right.
So
I hate you someday.
he accidentally tried to bob it himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't self bob it.
Apparently he do.
That's an ouch in any book.
Mm,
You never
That's
self bob
just-
it.
On a positive note, at least if he was successful, he's not going to reproduce that stupid.
Angela
Except these days,
Ariana.
they reattach stuff. I mean,
we had a whole video called Frankencock.
as
What?
long as they can get to it fast enough, and you can delay that time by keeping it on ice, they'll reattach.
Joey Buttafuoco made a porno called Frankencock.
I did not need to know that.
Here, why?
Okay, so to
do
go
you
off.
know that?
Obscure lore, and I saw, was he on Janine Pirro's show? Yeah, he was on Janine Pirro's show ages later, and she was making jokes, and he was telling her what he did, like when she was as a judge, when
Oh.
her judge show.
Oh,
It's
So, yeah,
Tier's favorite
her lore.
movie.
Okay, so to go into something
No,
that's, like,
it's not. It's Debbie Does
actually
Dallas.
more uplifting than that. So have y'all been seeing like the clips and whatnot of the people playing that Pragmata game?
Mm.
the one where they're complaining about how they made the kid too attractive.
I haven't heard anything of that. Most of what I've seen is a bunch of lefties online that don't play the game and won't play the game, calling it pedo material, and then everyone who's actually playing the game is like, this is just a dad simulator. This is just like trying to be a father.
Yeah, that's they're saying that it's pedo bait because they made the kid look too attractive.
Oh, okay. So, Angela, not directed at you, but just directed in general. So, I've learned that if you're saying that X is Y, is because you believe that X is Y,
Yeah.
not that X is actually Y.
Yeah, what I said when I heard that was whoever is saying that, they're the ones whose hard drives need to be checked.
Oh yeah, my favorite is seeing the women who have been playing the game, and they're like, they kind of having that moment of like, oh my God, I understand, and this is just so damn adorable.
Yeah,
Like the one where the girl's saying that she's Diana, and the guy's name, I think, Hugh. Then like he closes his visor on his suit, and it's like he says that she's Diana, and like the freaking streamer that's playing, it's just like, oh my God, this is too adorable. Or when she pulls the fucking drawing out of herself and the guy in the suit, Hugh, I think it is.
So essentially, it's escort quest, another escort quest. Like honestly, I thought BioShock Infinite, the relationship they had, not even being attracted or anything, was rather father daughter, because it was a father daughter relationship. Yeah. And I like that. I like, honestly, I like the first Last of Us. I didn't finish it. I like the dynamic between Joel and Ellie. Like you even played through when he loses his actual daughter and why he's such a dick.
Yeah.
See, I don't know about any of that. All I know is that when they showed me the picture of the guy and the little girl, who's apparently a robot, my first thought was she looks like she was based off of Newt from Aliens.
Yeah.
So in the video game The Last of Us, you play as two cards. It's Ellie and Joel.
We're talking. She's
it's-
talking about
You're
Pragmata,
getting-
not the other one.
You're
Dear.
getting sidetracked here.
Well,
You can explain that game to me after the show.
No.
Um,
Yeah, Angela was just saying no. The character Diana for Pragmata looks of how she looks. Wasn't talking about Last of Us.
I was
but it
saying
was-
I had let in with the fact that I did not know anything about the other games. And so Tyr decided that he was going to explain it to me.
Yeah, simple breakdown mission
we can-
is you're escorting like a 10-year-old through a zombie infested world.
she's
Okay.
13.
13.
Yeah, she's
A
13.
child.
Yeah. And it's funny because the reason why you're bringing them there is because they think they can use her to make a cure.
And
Yeah.
they could have.
Which usually means
Yeah, they
liquidate for
Yeah,
resources.
Yeah, which means they're going to kill her, and there's no guarantee that it's actually going to be a cure
Yeah.
Yeah.
since it's a fungal infection.
Heavies.
Fungal infections are the ones that are more likely to be cured. Or bacterial infections are likely to be cured. Fungal and viral infections. You can cure a fungal infection sooner than you can cure a viral infection. Viral infections have to either run their course or kill you.
Yeah.
Or you just live symbiotically with the virus for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's usually how the virus slowly evolves from person to person, so that way it has a higher chance of survival. And that's why the first 28 or the first movie of the 28 series, 28 Days Later, makes no sense. Because for it to do what it would do, it would cause a fever so bad the body would burn up.
Or at least the brain would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, liquid brain usually does not function human.
Yeah, they would burn up so fast in that the body would just die. And it wouldn't be able to spread.
I don't know why you're so far behind in the stream.
Yeah, YouTube be weird sometimes.
Let's see. So the next one I've got, I saw, and I should have threw some likes out there. So I was doom scrolling Twitter, and I saw on Maddie's and somebody else's the escalator stopping people, and sometimes they stop and then block the end and call it
A prank.
pranking.
Prank. Fuck those guys.
No. That's
And then,
just being a dick.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and there was a very good point made out there where essentially one of the things that distinguishes a prank is that the person the prank is on can laugh at it, usually very, very quickly. And you run into, I'm reminded of, way back in the day, one of those prank, actual prank TV shows. They got, the family got involved. The one I remember especially, they set it up to have a runaway tank run over the person's parked car just as they were coming out of a building. But the person's spouse got involved. They prepped the car. They had the whole thing, and they replaced the car when it was done.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's kind of a candid camera. You smile, you're on candid camera because you were giving candid responses to this crazy stuff going on because you didn't know you were on camera. And these people are setting up the opposite. People don't want to respond naturally because they know they're on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Clown said if an escalator stops, it just becomes stairs. Thank you,
Mitch
Mitch
Hedberg.
Hedberg. The thing being is if the people manually stop a working escalator and then block the landing of it for the people that are leaving, and then you see comments like kick them in the crotch,
Mm-hmm.
bang him in the back of the knee. I like the one he's talking. He'd have a cripple moment, and there'd not be a jury, reasonable jury in the world that would believe it was intentional.
Well, because some of these
Ooh.
folks that are like, "Oh, I'm doing a prank," it's like, no, you're just being a dick.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's nuisance streaming. They're doing it on camera, live streaming, trying to
Johnny, sweep the leg.
sweep that leg. Yes, they're trying to get clicks and clout and everything, and they really buy into the basically no press is bad press, and it's like, no, this really is bad media. This is bad publicity, and
It's like the people
it's
messing
not
with
a prank.
groceries and whatnot, and like food and grocery
Yeah.
stores. Like, oh, it's just a prank, and it's like, no, it's not. It's technically a biological attack. Congratulations.
Yeah,
you're gonna
this
go to jail
is
for
a
a long
crime.
time.
There was a guy named Zero the Wolf or somebody who got arrested for doing exactly that. He sprayed bug spray on produce.
Yeah, but I'm even talking about the people that will like open a drink and spit in it, or they would open an ice cream and lick it.
And lick it.
Lick it,
That
yeah.
was so
That's
Which
disgusting.
I'm still saying for a lot of those, at least for like the ice cream one, it had to be staged because I have not seen a single ice cream manufacturer that comes in those cardboard containers that doesn't have the little plastic seal.
seal.
It's a good thing I don't go out because like the one I've seen before is where the guys would just stand in front of the escalator and leave it running to see if someone would push them. I saw one with like a bigger black dude. I'd be like, excuse me. And then I'd just lift his ass up.
I'd be like, move, bitch. I'm trying to leave.
With as much as escalators scare me, I would definitely hit them.
Yeah.
I'm with the other guys. Like I'd have a cripple moment right on top of them, and there's not a jury that would believe it was intentional. If for no other reason, I'm not that interested in touching that dude either.
Oh, I'd do the whole thing to where it'd be the one arm that goes straight underneath into his groin. I'm gonna lift him up by his crotch.
God damn. Tell us how you really fucking feel.
Dude, nuisance streamers and shit like that are just being dicks because they're quote unquote pranking someone. I detest them I detest them more than I detest food bloggers. Or food vloggers.
Fine.
Like food vloggers are annoying, but they're not trying to be in other people's way, 99% of the time. They're just like, oh, would you fucking stop being a jackass?
Yeah.
The only real problem, okay, I don't think I actually watch a whole lot of food vloggers unless you're talking about people who actually make food or respond to people's cooking videos. I don't watch videos that pertain to food.
Yeah, we're not talking about folks who like cook something and whatnot, and they're trying to explain the recipe they're trying and everything. That we're talking about someone like, today I got the new whatever from this restaurant, and they're like doing all the little tapping on it and shit.
Yeah. Remember the chick that did that?
Tapping on their food?
Yeah, because it'll be in a case and whatnot, so they do that whole thing of like they're holding it, and they'll freaking have their fingers constantly go up and down on it.
Yeah, somebody told them, convinced them that tapping fingernails
almost like they're doing
is
you can hear that, like almost like they're doing that on it.
Yeah.
That's irritating.
Yep.
That would drive me nuts. But my point being that I have the ability to just not watch you.
Yeah.
If somebody turns around and stops a freaking escalator that I'm on. Mm,
And the
it's-
fun thing is, oh, sorry, keep going.
I was, oh no, the biochemical freaking, the biohazardous terrorism, that's a completely different thing.
Hmm.
You're actually actively fucking with people's health and well-being. Oh, was what I was gonna try to say before I got distracted by not knowing what a fooger was. Um, but yeah, don't fuck with my health and well-being.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah,
the reason
John.
why when it comes to the whole thing, like there's the Johnny Somali one overseas. There's also, if you remember the other one where the, was it the DoorDash driver type or
Who
whatever?
sprayed the bug spray?
No, the one that he went to go pick up the food, the dude kept playing fucking porn moaning and shit next to him. He's like, hey, leave me alone, to where he ends up pulling out a gun.
Oh,
and
you talking about
shooting.
the one that gets shot? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he didn't get tried for it.
Because he was being harassed
Yeah.
in the state he was in. You if you're being harassed, you can use deadly force.
And he
Say-
told
but
him
Trevor
several
shit
times,
never
like,
did that
hey,
shit
man,
again.
leave me alone. And it's like, again, that's not a prank, just being a dick.
It's like fucking Jack Doherty back in the day would walk around fucking with people and would have his bodyguard around and
Yeah.
attacking them when they retaliated. But you
Well,
started
bodyguard
fucking
there
with other
to
people.
stop them from retaliating.
Yeah,
and
but
saying, Johnny, the thing is, I got so much more. Especially, I mean, if they're like right at the, if I'm at the bottom of the escalator, like right in front
you
of them,
Hellcat.
I'll just go with that. That forward momentum. They stopped the escalator on me. I fell forward. That's a few hundred pounds going on them hard
Mhm.
and fast. You throw in the cane between me and him, that he can have bruises. If I angle it the wrong way, he might have a broken bone or two. If I really angle it the wrong way, he'll have a broken joint.
And with the Jack Doherty one, the funniest thing is when he got arrested and the bodyguard's trying to say something to the cops and they're like, you need to back the fuck up.
Say that
They
the
couldn't do
thing
shit.
is, the bodyguard should have been arrested as accomplice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was actively taking part in it. I don't care if you are lawfully hired for gainful work. If that person crosses the line to, yeah, we're going the criminal side of things.
Yeah.
You need to step away from that.
Well, Jack was arrested for like other things. It was the bodyguard wasn't there.
Yeah. Well, there is the one where he's getting arrested and the bodyguard's there, and it was nothing that he.
No. What the activity that
Mm.
that caused him to get arrested?
Mm.
The bodyguard wasn't there. Like that. That's what I mean. It wasn't that the bodyguard wasn't there in general. It was just that the reason he was being arrested for at the time, it was for something the bodyguard wasn't around to intervene or do anything. I think it was related to like his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend.
And in all reality, for a
In the
bodyguard
house.
as well, not only they are supposed to stop someone from, doing something to the person they're guarding, they're supposed to stop the person they're guarding from doing stupid shit as well.
Yeah.
And what's up? I believe that's Cameron Manji, or is it Manj?
I mean, if he'd have got capped, oh fucking wow.
Cameraman J.
Oh, Cameraman Jay.
No, Cameramanji.
I don't know anymore. With the fact they couldn't just leave the regular names and had to leave the @ thing on there for some stupid reason.
I know. Look, it is Cameramanji. You know the.
There's no I.
And can't you just let us have this?
No.
No. Because Rotten was actually legitimately asking what his name was. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even bothered looking.
Just rain on it for it. Like it's just a silver cloud.
Well, I saw the little almost kanji looking thing, which I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to be something Christian or.
It's the I think it's the Orthodox cross. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was
Did you
Christian or some other religion or
No, did you see what he said?
Yeah, hard fast in the ass. I mean, that's another
That's a
thing you can
bit-
do to someone if they're in the way of that, especially like Will with having a cane. You put that cane right between their butt cheeks, they're gonna move. Or they're gonna moan.
Oh,
Oh. Depending on who it
particular-
is.
That
Oh
particular
my
person
gosh.
moaning is definitely on the table.
oh. Oh.
Well, that's like the old joke for a guy goes to go skydiving, tells his father, tells his like friend about it. And he said when he was up there, he just nerves got him and he couldn't do it. And nowhere because of everything, it'd been like several attempts of him being on the plane and finally the instructor was he pulls out his own wang. It's just like, if you don't jump out of this plane, I'm gonna fuck you. And the guy, his friend goes, did you jump? He goes, well, a little at first.
Oh, God.
God.
Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Oh wow.
I'm just get me a thing of me just doing that side because I get the feeling I'm be doing this a lot.
Say, Tier, you are no better than Ryan, so don't even go there.
I know I'm no better than Rotten. That's why I can judge. See.
Okay.
See.
I gotta
What-
give you that. You get judgmental sometimes, but never hypocritical. You never make out that you're less bad than the next guy. So I'll give you that much.
Like when you are in the mud with the person in the mud, you can judge the mud.
Yep,
Like,
that's
you-
mud right there.
That's mud. Indeed, that's mud. But I'm in the mud.
Well, you said you can judge the mud, so it's like, yep, that's mud right there.
Damn right. Now, if I could, I'm not judging the grass. I'm not in the grass. I'm in the mud. I'm judging the mud.
That's some prime quality grade A mud right there.
That's some high quality mud there. Like that is that alfalfa in that. I think there's a little alfalfa in that.
Oh boy.
So again,
Well, if there's
You're right.
alfalfa in your mud, you're either in a farm field or you're in a farm field.
I'm probably in the farm field.
Oh boy.
See, otherwise I haven't done much of anything other than stop by the store. Should have went to the range probably, but was just like, I'm gonna wait till I have some or get that ammo.
I haven't even stopped by the store and kind of flooded in.
Well, that and I'm
order-
also hoping that the reconstruction of the construction they're doing on the road to the range, they get further on. And we've had shitty storms this week, as Will can attest, being kind of flooded into his apartment.
Yeah,
So is it
Did
over
you
found-
like
say
8 inches
that-
deep in the for that flooded area?
Hmm?
I said, is it how flooded is it?
Probably only 3 to 5 inches,
Oh.
and still.
Did
So
you just
I've go ahead.
that it flooded into your apartment?
No, just the roadway between my apartment complex and the rest of the world is underwater.
Okay.
Ah.
No, I'm on the say I'm on the second floor. You've got at least 6 to 8 inches of elevation from that point to the parking lot, probably closer to a
Yeah,
foot,
I
and
was-
another 6 feet to get from the parking lot
Oh.
to my apartment. So
I was about to ask what the hell kind of tsunami happened in the Great Lakes that I didn't hear about.
no, it's just a local flooded spot across the road. And yeah, if that's went up high enough to get closer to my apartment, you'd be flooding significant portions of the city first. It was just I actually ordered delivery of food because I didn't feel like cooking and I wanted something specific, and the delivery driver texted me it's like, the road's underwater. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
I mean,
If it's
I'll
only
give you an extra 20 if you swim.
If it's only like 3 to 5 inches, most vehicles can go through it no problem, other than some of your cars.
Yeah, the thing you have to be careful of, say if it's a smaller vehicle or a lower run vehicle, you're going to have more trouble with it. Otherwise, your only real concerns are, is it flowing and how fast are you going?
Yeah.
Because at 3 to 5 inches, if you go slowly enough so you're not like splashing water all over your engine and your wiring, and it's not flowing, you can get it through it.
It sounds like you're talking about rolling up your pants rather than wearing shorts, brother.
What?
Yeah, I
My
had
brother
how
asked,
flooded are you
how
rolling up your
flooded
pants and
is
wearing
it?
shorts?
yeah, in my FedEx days, I had actual deeper underwater boots that would go almost to my knee for when the rains were really bad. Tuck the
Mhm.
pants into it and everything. I could have waded across in those without a problem.
Oh.
I saw the next day I saw a church bus for a softball team go through it without a problem, and an SUV. So it's not deep enough to cause a problem with that, and it's not flowing, so you're not going to be pushing a vehicle off the road.
Yeah.
So basically, you're all right. It's just
I can
inconvenient for a few days.
Yeah, I can get out if I need to, but I opted not to, and I didn't want to do grocery delivery without checking on it either, because
People
didn't
keep
want to put
dropping off shit and not at your house.
yeah, I didn't want to put somebody in a situation where they're going through that, or doing no, I'm not gonna do this delivery.
Yeah.
So I just know the little ponds they have around our apartment complex. They're more full than they normally are. They're
Oh,
not
I'm sure
overflowing, but they're a bit more full.
I didn't check here, but I'm sure the pond here is enough to make the ducks and geese quite happy at the moment. It's over by a different building, so it's well enough away from me that it's also not an issue.
Mm.
But I'll probably during break my next day work day or two check it out, and if it's gone down enough, I'll like order a grocery delivery to come in after work is over.
How the fuck did IMDb just auto give me a fucking account?
Say what?
Uh-huh.
Is there a I know there's a ranting monkey IMDb, but is there a Rotten Corpse IMDb?
No, it uses my actual government name. I
Oh.
didn't ask
Whoa.
for an account. Yes,
No,
request
I
account
don't think
deletion.
there's an entry form. So IMDb.
Confirm account deletion.
It's like, yeah, I don't want this.
I didn't ask for this.
I like going. I know that I've heard your name before. I deliberately did not remember it because.
But all of a sudden I got an email. It's
you-
like, "Hi, welcome to IMDb," and it's just like, fucking excuse me.
It's like
His
you have
real
not.
name is Sherlock.
Let's see
That's
now.
your real name.
Now I've got this curiosity thing. Search my email addresses. Yes, the plural
Same.
addresses for IMDb.
Agreed. Excuse me.
No, doesn't look like anything out there on that one. I don't care if there's one in my streamer email.
Yeah, if it's my not my actual name.
But now, of course, let's see. Because yeah, Ranting Monkey's got an IMDb page.
Yeah. But no, just out of nowhere, it's just like, "Hey, well, here's the thing, and we have your actual first name," and I'm like, fucking excuse me."
Ranting Monkey channel.
Used to list more of the because it had Grand Monkey and Lady Monkey. And now it's just
Yeah,
got
there's like 8 episodes.
now it's just got Mr. Francis.
That's a gay name. He is gay. He is the gay.
It is not. It's a very Catholic name.
It is the gay. He is the gay name.
He's the it's Ranting Monkey. He's the bastard son of a sailor, literally.
I know.
Yep.
It doesn't make it any less of a Catholic name.
True that.
Oh well.
Oh.
It must have been done by someone that one of his fans that did it.
No, it wasn't. No. The thing is it was just a straight up account. Like, it was like, we just gave you an account, and it's like, I didn't fucking tell you to.
No, I'm talking about the Rent a Monkey thing.
Really crazy that they only list 8 of his episodes, considering how much content he's got out there.
I mean, it has Loads in the Night listed. Scribe has it had to be done by someone that is a fan of theirs.
Yeah, there's Scribe
'Cause
Light.
it has
One is-
Satsu 2 cents. Satsu 2 cents. Yeah.
Sinatra says self-guest. Sister Scribe self-guest. So Sinatra Says has a one too. So does the AAA meeting.
Your boy Pat has one.
I'm inclined to say that it's somebody at the Minions in their cases.
I kind of feel like I should do it. I wonder if they'd let me say. I wonder if I could get William Forger.
Mhm.
I get myself distracted and messed up something here. Oops. Francis or Frankie. His name is actually Francis.
Yeah, his first name.
He has a gay name with gay hair.
Yeah, but considering Lady Monkey and everything else, that's the only gay part of him.
I'm pretty sure it is, but he has his name is gay and he has gay hair. As he says he had gay hair.
Lady Monkey confirms he has very gay hair. I don't remember the description. She described it for me once. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty gay hair.
See, again, I'm not saying anything that's not true. Your wife said your hair is gay.
He even says it himself.
Yep.
And he says it as quick as anybody else.
He just says he's an
Quicker.
attractive man, but his hair is gay.
I'm not gonna ask why or how or okay.
So I've never actually met the man. We've talked a few times. I've never actually met the man, so I cannot confirm if he's an attractive man. Though Lady Monkey does confirm.
I mean, she married him for a reason.
Who's the gay hair? Like his hair has such volume and bounce that you just like, oh. I need to get that in my gene pool.
Well, I used to have volume, but now I'm 50. The thing is, one of those things that's hard to keep as you age is voluminous hair.
Tyr, what are you not telling us that you want to get Monkey's gay hair into your jeans?
I think he
said
was saying
she wanted to get. Jesus fucking Christ, Ange.
I mean, her interpretation of your commentary is reasonable.
apparently his hair looks very stereotypically gay. Clown is what my understanding of it was.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tyr. You guys say that I don't.
And you coming for me. I didn't. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. I apologize. I've been good all week. I didn't. Did I offend you on Never Watch It? Tell me what the fuck I did.
You didn't do anything. It's just there. You're
I'm lobbing motor plate and you just pulling.
yeah. I don't even know what you just said, but okay.
Yeah, I'm throwing them straight down the middle and you're just hitting them back to me.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
If you fastball over the middle of the plate, you deserve to have it knocked straight back at you, or over the fence.
If you're gonna hit me with the ball, I should get on base. I'm just saying.
That's actually one of the reasons why I hated playing softball with my brother. Is it did not matter which of us kids was pitching, he would always do a line drive right into the pitcher's gut.
Ah,
fucking
why do you do that to somebody? Though I can't say anything. I actually accidentally nut shotted a third baseman that was heckling me anyways.
Well, that was accidental in
justifiable.
one time. I'm talking every pitcher over the course of years.
That kid should never be given a bat to play baseball ever again.
Let me tell you, you take one of those to the gut at a good 60 to 80 miles per hour, it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, I still remember one of the first minutes I was playing like Little League, and the coach we had didn't actually know how to teach kids that had never played. He just yelled and then favored it because his son was playing, his son's friend. Yeah, I took a pop fly to the groin that had bounced only a couple times. And then when I went to go to the bathroom, make sure nothing was messed up, as I'm walking, he starts bitching at me, wanting to know where the fuck I'm going. It's like, you can kiss my ass.
Yeah, we got to the point where we do as soon as you threw the pitch, you drop to the ground. So if it connects, at least it's going over you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care. I don't care if he got on base. He's the oldest and the biggest in the group. He's gonna win anyway. Yes, my brother was an absolute jerk.
Oh yeah, I used to play sports against my brother and be like me and my cousin versus him, or me and a friend versus him, and he'd still win. And then when I got into billiards, and one day at a friend's house that had a pool table, I beat him, even though he got a couple turns, he couldn't make a single ball. But I beat him, and he's just like, I don't want to play anymore. And my cousins were giving him shit like, you've been beating your brother's ass in sports for fucking years. He beats you in one. All of a sudden, you're gonna bitch out like that.
All right, so old story. We used to play football on the NES with me and my cousins and whatnot, and I could never beat my cousin in that damn game. The one time I fucking beat him, shitty team. He looked at me, goes, nice. Oh yeah, the only victory I ever got against him. He was playing his best. But one unlucky fumble and me being running down the river like the wind, I beat him. Proudest day of my life.
Hey,
he's been beating me in video games forever.
Yeah, my brother and I didn't always play the same video games, so it didn't quite work for that type thing.
see.
Other than the one time the friend's house we were playing at years prior, we were playing it was one of the Madden games where like you could put like the giant head cheat in and shit like that.
Mhm.
And my brother put in like 3 cheats, and the kid didn't know any of those. So my brother's just spanking him, and he's finding this hysterical. No, reminder of my brother's 4 years older than me. This kid's like 3 years younger than me.
Oh, that's
And this kid's about to be in tears because he just can't do anything because my brother's being a dick. So I'm like, yo, give me the controller. And I come back and freaking, I don't win, but my brother gets pissed the fact that with no cheats, I was able to keep up. It's like start catching up to him.
I don't mean to say
being
this
a
to sound
dick,
mean, but
bro.
your brother sounds like an ass.
He has his moments of that. So do I.
Well, you're our ass. That's different. What? I didn't say anything
Nothing.
wrong.
Nothing.
God,
I'm just.
damn it, Andrew! Just again, she tried.
I didn't even say it this time.
I make an innocent comment.
Um,
I make an innocent comment, and just jumps down, just about to.
Say, Tier, I'm not convinced any of your comments are innocent.
I just,
I've been around you too much. I'm not convinced there's a single one.
I made an innocent comment. I was saying how Rod may be an ass, but he's our ass.
I didn't say anything, and you got to repeat it. And you got to say it again, didn't you?
If I don't beat Tier, I'm not anybody. Would you rather me be someone else?
No.
There we go. That settled that noise.
No, I am perfectly happy with you being Tier. Nobody else needs to be you.
Oh, yeah. And it's just I wouldn't call Monk Frankie in that whole thing. Instead, I would argue with him about other things that we've disagreed on. Because him and I could at least have the fucking discussion.
Yeah, I end up it's kind of like with Mitch. I don't disagree with him on a whole lot. So it would be like looking for things to.
Yeah. Well, like the thing him and I disagree on the most, it's like, and he brings it up, and he knows a lot of people don't agree with him, but like if a person's only dating, he doesn't consider it cheating if they bang someone else. I'm like, I do, because it just shows they don't fucking show you loyalty.
They don't
Yeah.
care, yeah.
And that whole thing. Now, I do agree with him in the whole thing of, especially like for the folks that are married and whatnot, if a person cheats, it's up to that one individual who got cheated on if they want to actually go back to them or accept them back.
Mhm.
That's on them. I don't think they should, but I can't make that decision for them.
Agreed.
Yeah, that would be something I would definitely be in disagreement with him on, because say if you're dating a person, you've built that at least enough of that connection, that relationship and everything to
Yeah.
you don't cheat on that.
Well, the only time I have a disagreement on something like that is if it was agreed upon by both parties that they can bang others because they're going to try to live that relationship. As long as that's done, I don't care. If one side tries to say, well, I'm polyamorous, so I can do it, but the other party that they agreed to date didn't agree to that as well, then yeah, I do still say
Then
it's
yeah,
cheating.
that's not cool.
Now, that
Well,
doesn't
the
mean
thing
someone
is
else
that-
can't try to hit on them and whatnot, but they should do the whole thing of like being like, "Ha, that's funny, but no, I'm not gonna do that to the person I'm dating."
Yeah.
You wouldn't say something, Angela?
No. I started to, but I can't remember what I was gonna say, so it doesn't matter.
Well, like I've had a couple coworkers that live the polyamorous lifestyle, but none of them forced it on anyone else. It was basically the whole thing like that's what they live. If you want to talk about it, they'll talk about it. Otherwise, they don't talk about it.
Yeah, I've known somebody who's like that, so
Like the one dude, he did say, it's like flat that I worked with, and that he goes, the biggest thing if you're going to live that polyamorous lifestyle is you actually have to be exponentially more honest than people think. It's not just all you get to go and bang whomever you want. Like if there's even inkling of a problem, you got to nip that shit in the butt quick. Otherwise, it has a high plausibility of escalating and everyone's miserable.
And another thing that people don't realize is there are a lot more rules
Mm-hmm.
in a poly relationship than a standard one-on-one relationship, because you have to check in. You have to determine who in the relationship makes decisions regarding the relationship. You have to determine the situations in which you're allowed to sleep with other people. Because a lot of times there is a specific pool of people that you're
Mhm.
allowed to have sex with. Um, and there are power, like, structures and levels
Yeah.
in those relationships as well. So,
The reason why so many of them fail is because of that. The people that don't realize the shit you have to do to properly do that relationship. And they just think, oh, I'm able to have this person at home and go bang whomever I want.
yeah,
And
that
it's
is
like, yeah, that's
the catch is that isn't the way it goes.
So, a friends of mine back in my youth got married, and they had an open marriage, and they had rules, and she, I believe these were, um, you are only allowed to come inside me, and I'm only allowed to let you come inside me, and we have, and when she got pregnant, they moved his girlfriend in there, and she allowed her to sleep with him whenever he wanted, because again, she was pregnant. She couldn't always do that.
Yeah.
Do that. And they had, from everything I understand, I haven't spoken to them in like 100 years. And this was when I was like 21, 20 ish, young fan.
Oh,
It worked out.
Yeah. I've seen the ones as well. My dad had it that a former coworker, like, she was banging a married dude, but it was quite literally through the fact that the wife had the amount of kids that she wanted and everything and didn't want any more to do with sex. So she basically gave the thumbs up of it. Her biggest thing was it's like, it's not going to be in the house. And with that gal, she was fine with it because she's not looking to have kids. She's not looking to be in a relationship because majority of her relationships were shit. So like, works for
She
them.
just wanted to fuck. So in other words, he would just delay.
Yep. And that's really all she
I
was.
mean,
as
again,
well.
shit like that can work, but you have to be first off. You have to be upfront with people. Like,
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
like we said, you have to be upfront with people, and you also have to make sure that it's agreed upon by all parties.
yeah, like the guy that got 4 and 5 girls and whatnot, and then they all fighting out in the street when they find out he messing with all 4 of them and everything. Look, you could stop all that if you come into the relationship. Come at him like, look, I'm gonna bang you, but I also want to bang like 4 or 5 other chicks. Now, if you're cool with it, we can do some stuff. But if you're not cool with it, I'm just gonna move the fuck on. And you never know who. I'm, I don't agree with it, but you never know who's into it. But you gotta tell people out up front what you about.
Yeah. And then clearly got having a person at home isn't dating, that's a relationship. If you're dating and it's not steady, then neither side can complain. Technically they can. If it's what they agreed upon.
That at that point it becomes steady
Yeah.
run is what he's saying. If it's a steady thing.
But it's that whole thing as well that there are people that will also consider it cheating if like it's the beginning of the the quote unquote relationship. They just
No,
started.
no.
Can I finish?
You have, yeah, please.
What I was
God.
saying is if two people get together but one and had agreed upon to be a monogamous relationship and they're only a few weeks in, so technically it's not steady yet because it's that early into the relationship, and one party goes and bangs someone else, that is a breach of trust.
Yeah.
So technically the one side would still have a right to complain.
Absolutely. Once you've had that conversation that you do not want either to have sex with other people yourself or have the person that you're with have sex with somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
and you both say, yeah, cool, that's what I want to, then no, you keep it in your own pants until he or she is taking it out of your pants.
Now, if you're just doing the hookup culture shit, then yeah, neither side can complain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if you've only been on one date and you haven't talked anything relationship, I'll
Yeah.
grant you you're not in a situation where it's cheating.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if
Phrasing. Can
you
I finish?
decide, say, if you decide you're going to go and do that, and they say, well, okay, I'm not going to be in this relationship, that in a relationship here, then you can't complain either. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You kind of can, but it's just irrelevant.
yeah, the same. You got permission, Mr. Scott? Seriously?
I mean, that's how it be sometimes.
Mr. Scott, get your mind out the gutter.
Okay. It's only fair. I've been catching you with them.
Yeah.
I
mean, normally it's one of us that cuts
here.
you off.
That's true. But I was talking about Mr. Scott's joke.
Yeah. No, by all means, Angela, cut any of us off at any time. It is sometimes what you have to do to get a word in edgewise.
I'm not going to just randomly cut you guys off, but I'm going to feel bad when I jump in on somebody's spiel when I already know that they've started talking.
Half the issue with that is that so there are social cues when we're done talking that we can't visually see.
Yeah.
And it's hard to know when that cue is that person's done unless they haven't said anything for a minute, and that's also social or visual cues for when someone wants to speak that we can't see. It is fucking insane.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I get bugged by some people interrupting me. I would never be bugged by you interrupting me. I know you don't intend to talk over me.
And I just went straight being a dick on me.
Oh
yeah,
no.
you're spinning all of a sudden.
Buffering.
Yeah.
Spinning?
It's the squirrels. They're coming to finish you off.
The stream was buffering for a moment on my screen.
Oh no.
Yeah, all of a sudden I had massive dropped frames.
Right.
So I'm like, what else is taking up my
Get your gun ready and fight the squirrels.
I hate when that happens. All of a sudden, dropped frames and everything. It's really annoying. Which one of
I'm
these
glad
is?
it's not just my laptop then,
Yeah.
because I've been thinking that my laptop has been having a lot of issues lately.
For real?
No, my computer's had a couple issues. And it's just wanting to be stupid.
Well, my issue right now is I've got the stream on one screen, and I've got Star Trekker on another screen, and they just decided to call me for a way station. Like, where the heck is the way station in this zone? I'm hauling somebody else's rig. Even is this really a way station situation? But
Have 44 years if we're trying to talk over you, you'd be ready to shank her.
Damn.
What?
That's
Say
That's what
the-
Clown said.
the thing is, Clown, I don't take much personal, and so I'm still not likely to get too wrong-footed on that.
I have not been trying to talk over you forever.
I mean,
That is
technically, there's
not cool.
no way he can talk over you in this situation because he's not in the stream.
see.
He be the man with no voice.
He'd be the man just trying to type up a storm.
Uh-huh.
That'd be the one time Clown calls Angela. Oh, gonna try to talk over me. I'll talk on the phone to you. She's gonna be like, yeah. You know what? Click.
And he's gonna type fiercely at you. He's gonna type very fiercely at you. He's typing up a storm. They're coming at you at 5 words a minute. Oh lordy.
I've had
That's
to
some
deal
slow
with people
typing.
like that at work.
That is some slow typing. Mm-hmm.
Say that I've had that at work where the people are like to minutes per word instead of words per minute, and I'm like, oh, this hurts. Oh, this hurts.
Oy.
You're sitting there 10 minutes for hi, how are you?
Good.
Huh?
Well, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
No, and I think the thing to
Right.
get my profile to where it's on the right one, I don't know why it ever switched, is I'm gonna have to log OBS out of it and relog OBS back into my account.
Your profile's on the left instead of the right. What do you mean?
Oh, whenever I was trying to chat in OBS, it wants to bring up the one with my government name. Even though it sends it to this channel proper, I don't get it.
It's I have the same issue with me and using the Minions channel. I can log into the Minions and send the video there, but it will always log me in as my Alexander the Scourge, because when I was setting up the chat function for the main for in general, that's the login I used.
I don't even log into my own computer under my government name.
Asshole Forge. Oh.
As I said, I don't use my government name. I at least go with William Forger.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Oh,
put your name
wow.
out there.
Wow, Will.
Mind you, as an agent of the government, I already know it.
I mean, we know
Yeah,
his
but
name
you
isn't
didn't have
Will
to
I Am
dox me.
Forginski.
Forjinsky. He's actually Polish.
Or Russian.
I
You didn't.
I changed it after going to a Dutch school, so it's Wilhelm von Forger. Well, Van Forger.
Van Forger. Ah.
Yeah, basically he just put forged and punched the keyboard 6 times.
No. It's von Forgenstein. You know, that's what it is. Von Forgenstein.
It's von Forgenstein.
Oh, my bad. No, it's Stein. He's not Jewish. It's not Steen. It's Stein.
He pronounced it as Steen.
My
Maybe.
bad.
I don't know. Will's just sitting there. He's like, you've all got it wrong.
And I could have gone for the most stereotypically Dutch name ever, like Willem
Klaus.
van. Let's see, let's say Vander Vandersma.
Van Vanderlyn.
No, you start with a Van, but there's a Vander, and then there's a Vander, and as with many Dutch names, there's a sma at the end. So Vander Vandersma.
There can also be a Vliet in there sometimes too.
Sometimes there's a
Van
Den.
Vanderlyn.
I knew a Den Hound. I knew a couple of Den Hollanders, which is hilarious because that's literally just the Hollander.
This is.
I knew a guy named Sven.
I knew a girl who was of Danish descent, whose name was Danske, which just means Danish.
Ah,
Yeah.
Jan Vanderman.
my name is Chet Van Vanderlanden. Oh, God. Someone get a Scottish name. Angus.
McDougal.
Nah, it's Van Vanderlanden Vliet.
My name is Sven.
And he goes by Chad for short.
I go by my,
Those names
I
don't
by
even
my
go
middle
together
name, Sven.
exactly.
So your name is Sven. Sven. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Mhm.
So the J was pronounced
And
like
we'll-
as an H, plausibly. I don't know.
Sometimes it's an H, sometimes it's a Y.
James, you know I've changed James' middle name. He's James Rutherford Colley. I don't care whatever his fucking middle name is. It's Rutherford. I'm going through the legal process of changing his name legally.
That's an interesting trick, changing somebody else's name legally.
All I can think of is the Robin Hood Men in Tights. The Train. It's a very, very odd name. Oh, we changed it. What it used to be.
You changed
Shit
it
house.
to a train?
You changed it to
It's
a
a
train.
good
Shit
change.
house. It's good change. Good change.
Again, I work for the government. I can do whatever I want.
You work for the TSA. Doesn't mean you can do whatever you want.
Okay, fine. I can do whatever I want within reason.
I'm kind of sitting here going, please tell me that you're going to test that theory. I want to see how that plays out.
Oh, and you me changing his name? I'm gonna do it. I'm. Problem is, I need a blood sample.
That wasn't what I meant.
I was sitting here in the sidelines with popcorn and
Yeah.
You know what, Tier? Do whatever you want. Let me see. I want to see what you want. What do you want to do? Nothing. Touche.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I want to do nothing. And I'm doing it.
I am sometimes a master of doing nothing.
Yes. And when I do something, I do it well.
Look, all I know right now is I'm just hoping that the weather stays decent, and next week my dad joins me at the range because
Mm-hmm.
I think I've about got him sold on changing to his Glock. For his home defense pistol, because right now he's just been using his former carry gun, which was the regular Springfield Hellcat. And he's gonna get to shoot a couple of my guns, and he's gonna be like, "I want to buy this." I'm like, "Dad, you're not gonna spend that much money." And he's like, we need to win the lotto."
Say,
We've been saying
Mr.
that for a long time.
Mr. Scott, he checks all of them. The big problem is when he's doing that body cavity search and accidentally sticks his hands on the person's shoulders.
Look, hold on. Sometimes you probe in the orifice, your instruments aren't long enough, and you gotta use whatever is at hand.
The orifice.
Yes, the orifice. You know, you gotta use whatever's in hand. So you gotta tell the guy, "Sir, I need you to bend over and call."
And the guy looks at me and he's like, well, can you tell me if Aaron earned an iron urn?
Earn.
See, at least you have some variations. There are tad variations when you say it. The first time I ever heard someone say that from where you're at, it just somebody said, earn. And then he actually went through and realized it, and he's like, oh, you're actually supposed to pronounce it. So it would actually pronounced Aaron earned an iron urn.
Well, it's supposed to, if you're saying it with true Baltimore, it goes earned an iron urn. It's not earn. Excuse me.
Mile.
I mean, the iron part we can say, but I can say Aaron earned an iron urn.
I know, we're having fun with it.
I know, I love that. I do love that one though. Earn. What? I heard everything he said.
He's still not even the worst. It's like I've brought up the guy who is from Louisiana, family from Baton Rouge. And when we were in Biloxi, Mississippi, he was trying to ask, oh God, I cannot remember what our MTL. He was like, hey, if we have a long, what he was trying to say was, hey, if we have a long, or MTL, if we have a long weekend, can I go down and visit family in Baton Rouge? Except for it sounded like, hey, we got a long weekend going on with my Baton Rouge.
Oh.
And this
that was English somewhere.
And this was a black man saying this to another black man or person of color, if you're going to go into that whole thing. And the MTL was a person of color. He's like, the fuck did you just say? Where's an interpreter?
Reminded of, I think it was Jeff Foxworthy talking about how they
tap pots with boiling pots with spoons. Get back in that pot right in there.
No, they took the Winston out of NASCAR. He's like, one guy talks like this, and he's like, Southern is he goes through a whole spiel and says Southern Iron. He's like, what? The people hate. Who was it? It was. I don't remember which driver it was. It's like but the reason they hate him is he enunciates. You got no time for that in NASCAR. Got no room for that in NASCAR. Yeah. I think the pot was billing.
Yeah, that was the one where he's talking about his wife. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, my wife's
Louisiana,
family.
everything's
I've seen them attack boiling pots with a wooden spoon and get back in there, pot right in there.
Mhm.
Where they want you to call him Northern Boy and won't tell him what's in the food.
Mm.
That's like
Hey,
three
was it
quarters.
this? And maybe it is, maybe it ain't.
Like I grew up having three of the four grandparents, all from the South. My mom's father was the Northern Boy.
Damn.
Oh yeah, but like I brought up, my grandfather on my dad's side, so my dad's father, he was the 18th surviving child. Watch a
But then again,
channel that
back in
does
the day, they
commentary
had
on arrest
Patreon.
videos. Camera like situation. When he gets a couple beers and his Cajun accent comes out.
There was a chef named Justin Roiland. Was it Justin Roiland? And he was a Cajun, and my grandmother loved his accent, and he would say, "I guarantee it." Mhm.
I know who you're talking about.
Was it Justin Roiland? I know his first name was
Uh,
Justin something.
I couldn't tell you what his name is, but I do know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that, I guarantee it. All I can think of is the Men's Warehouse guy. You're gonna like doing
Yeah,
that.
I think
Guarantee it.
guarantee. But he would start talking, and because my family is actually from the South, and we moved up. My grandfather was into some shit in the South when he was a young man, and because he was dating my grandmother, he moved all of her because they were all orphans.
Mhm.
He moved all of them up north with him and his family because he didn't want them being targeted by the shit he was doing. Yeah, and mind you, back in that day, you could move a state and literally
Yeah.
disappear. That's why he took them all with him, and like I said, they're from the South, and they've been northernized, southern, well, fairly northernized.
Back when you didn't have the postal service doing your mail forwarding, you sent notice to the people you wanted to know where you were.
Yeah.
Hey, we moved here.
Mhm. Yeah, but
Back
like I
in the day
said,
when you could easily
they
have a
remain
second
orphans.
family.
Yeah, but like I said, she and most of her sisters and brothers were orphans. So yeah, he just and they kind of mingled together. Just took them all up. Him and his family, because all of his sisters and brothers were moved up here too.
Yeah, nowadays, if you're trying to pull off the two family thing, you need to have it so both families are Luddites.
Yeah. My grandfather actually made two families work. Both of the women he was messing around with were named Brenda. So
Oh,
yeah, he was a wise man. That one. He has 13 kids, 7 by the other Brenda and 5 by my grandmother.
Well, like I said, for my grandfather, he was 18th surviving.
Yeah, they raised them big.
He was just insane. My grandfather was basically raised by his eldest brother. And then it's funny because the man could sing, and he got a chance to go to Nashville, but they wanted him to do the solo thing, and because of his like nerves and everything, because they kind of did a family band thing, he declined it.
Okay.
Yeah, like my grandparents, it's like my grandfather's story, my dad's story, some of his stories, and that, like, they're way better than mine. I'm like, God damn, like, I am boring as fuck.
By comparison, yeah. Like they live lives. No, they live lives back then.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Colin North, the
Like
shit they
my
got
dad
up to.
having it that him, well, in the core providing security for a concert before the concert had, I think it was Mick Jagger walk into him, and when he walked into my father, he was the one who, my father wasn't the one who fell down. Jagger was, and he's just like,
Wow.
"What the fuck did I walk into?" He's like, "God damn, you fucking built." And then when something happened on stage, even though he's on the one side of the stage, he knew where my dad was, and he ran to that side of the stage because he saw who
He
my
felt
dad was
safer?
working with as well. And he's just like, I know they could take care of some shit.
I mean, he felt safer there. Ah, there it is.
Otherwise, I
Wonder
think we're gonna call it here. It's been just shy of 2 hours, about 15 minutes shy of it.
Oh,
right.
And we've been
Wow.
BSing and whatnot. I'm gonna go try to see if I can catch up since Monkey did start streaming like 15 minutes after I did.
Mm.
But that's just how Monk streams randomly.
Mhm.
But next week we'll be watching Nicolas Cage movie. Going back into that for a bit. Gonna save Red, and then as well, once we've hit down, either do the 2 Red movies or we're gonna do the 2 Guyver movies.
Guyver.
And I'm
Been a
gonna
while since I've
openly
seen Guyver.
admit, like, the second one does a lot better at conveying the information. The first one is god awful, and I still love it.
The first
Oh,
one,
yeah.
the first one has a rapping Jimmy Walker.
We'll be watching Dying of the Light, to where Nicolas Cage plays a elderly, I think it's CIA agent that decides to go after the terrorists that tortured him during a thing gone wrong because he's dying of an illness.
Okay. That sounds like we're gonna go on a fun ride.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
and not seeing any major holidays or anything coming up, so y'all have a good one.
May the 4th and Cinco de Mayo
I meant for this
and Mother's Day. Oh, no, nothing major.
I think he means this week
Yeah.
tier.
I'm
Yes,
always
I said
looking
nothing
at the
major.
week. Yeah, because tax day was last week.
Woohoo.
God, I hate people that wait this long to do their taxes. They're always funny.
Oh yeah, it's Hitler's birthday and Satsu's birthday. I don't.
Happy
In 2 days to
birthday,
monkeys.
Sattler.
Mm.
And today's what?
Because it's 420 day.
What?
Which is always funny
420
'cause-
Blaze It.
Yeah, because there's all the stoners that always do that, but it's also Satsu 2 Cents' birthday.
Yeah. I know.
So we're gonna get out of here. Have a good one, folks.
Later's all.
Night.
Bye.
And we're muted. Switch to Alto.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Join us again next week, or you can check out the other people in the
Yeah,
panel
my grandparents,
in the
they
description
don't know
and see us again plausibly on one of their channels, or just check out what work they've done. Have a good week, everyone.
There's no B in there.